All right, and the next award we're going to recognize is the Ryan Greenen Most Inspirational Athlete of the Year award. This award's kind of a special award, a little bit separate from, and actually it's in its third year in existence. Ryan Greenen was a student here at Shahala Middle School a few years back, and his story is quite inspirational to anybody and everybody that's heard it. Fortunately, he is able to join us this evening. You know, and last year, I wasn't here at the time that Ryan was, but I'd heard about the story and I knew of what had happened and heard about it through other people. And then last year, as Mr. Nelson, the athletic director, was presenting this and Ryan spoke, and then Mr. Nelson had to come up to the mic afterward, I thought, well, thankfully that's not me, having to go back up to the podium after this. Now, I will have to do that tonight. I'm going to try to do my best to come back up to the podium composed, but this is a great story, and we're going to introduce to you right now Colleen and Ryan Greenen.
Thank you for having us here tonight. Our family is humbled that Shahala and all of you continue to honor Ryan and our family. I want to give you a little bit of background on Ryan for those that may not know. To understand Ryan, you need to know who Ryan was before he suffered a severe traumatic brain injury when he was hit by a minivan. I'll try and get through this. While sledding at a friend's house in January of '07, which affected his speech and his motor skills. Ryan wasn't expected to make it alive just to the hospital, or through the first night, or after the fourth day when they told us that his brain had ceased to function. Or after 2 months after he had had a severe seizure while still in the hospital. He was there for 5 months. Ryan was an academically and athletically gifted talent with a great attitude, a fun, impish sense of humor for all those that remember him. Just the all-American kid with a bright future. He had an abundance of opportunity awaiting him. He was a born leader. He was a doer. Ryan was a multi-sport athlete: basketball, baseball, tennis, track, football, gosh, anything you could think of. Ryan applied the same drive to his academic achievements too. He would worry about assignments that weren't even assigned because he just wanted to get jump-started on them. His teachers thought this was hilarious. He'd ask him for assignments just so he could be ahead of everything. He wanted to make sure he did his best, always. Ryan had also musical ability. He played the saxophone. He had a great artistic eye as well. His drawings and poetry were another talent he had and excelled at too, and he enjoyed it. We often wondered what he'd choose if he had to, if he ever had that opportunity. Ryan was driven. I'm sure teachers, coaches, and his fellow students would say that was an understatement. I know there's a lot of parents here with their younger children that their older children went to school with Ryan. He's 20 now. Most of his friends have finished their second year in college. But the most amazing thing about Ryan, in addition to his empathy for others and work ethic, was his absolute, undeniable sense of determination. Ryan was, and still is, a motivator. He lifts us up every day, and those around him. The one word Ryan loved and still applies to everything he does today as he battles to regain as much of his old self while trying to create his new self is perseverance. Anybody that knows him, that was his word, perseverance. I've thought a lot about this word. I looked it up in the dictionary. I want to share that definition with you. It is continued effort to do or achieve something despite difficulties, failure, or opposition. It is an action word. Regardless of what's in front of you or been handed to you, keep moving on. Just keep on keeping on. The Ryan Greenen Award for Excellence in Academics and Athletics should be an award that represents what each and every one of the students here at Shahala can and should do. Persevere to be your best, regardless of what life gives you. Our hope for all of you is that you will continue to persevere, believe in yourself, try again, persevere at whatever motivates you. Pursue it with passion. Be kind to those around you, always. You never know when someone will be there to lift you up, and laugh often. Thank you, Shahala, and all the students and everybody here for giving us and continuing to honor Ryan and for lifting up those that really make a difference. And I hear that it's going to be somebody very special that's going to win this award tonight. Thank you. Ryan,
Shahala exceed all expectations and never settle for anything less than your best. Go Eagles!
All right, so our winner of this award in his third year of existence, there have been some real special people that have won this award, and it's no different tonight. I did collect some statements from some coaches. This young lady competed in cross country for 3 years at Shahala. Coach says I was so happy to see her turn out for the team in 8th grade. She helped lead the team to the district title last year, or this year as an 8th grader, and ran the districts for all 3 years. She always tried her best and never got up or down based on how she performed. Her personality made her a great fit for the team, made her very popular with her teammates. Another coach says, this year she ran cross country and played basketball and was a hard-working athlete who was an asset to her team. And if you have spent any time with her, you will know that she is a positive person who is always upbeat. This year's Ryan Greenen Most Inspirational Athlete Award winner is Emily Royster. Emily's definitely one of those individuals that exemplifies hard work, determination, and perseverance. So congratulations, Emily. And thank you again, Ryan and family, for coming out. Thank you very much.